No matter where you are, help and support is just a phone call away. Dial 1097 HIV/AIDS National Helpline toll-free number.
Umentri bakmi ia katanat kampo yang hapo ke jylla uba lakmen rumboi menta kasngi ulai itu. Ba kat kum ke jingyo lumtop Haduh Rymphang arhajar arpwe. Naki seng troy monsoba ba yarap ikibriu ke belangop hakakam khaimet ki don palat ya khatsan spa ngut kibriu ke belale ya kani kakam. Uba rumboi ulai itu ya kani hapo ke yang dorbar thawan aba pensyai halo ke jingetai na ke jingkeli ke belawanra da wemele ke kram da not Shillong uba Adelbert Nongrum. Uba rumboi ulai itu ba kamanba foundation East Khasi Hills ki don laispa nyopui ngut West Jaintia Hills Mintudu Community Social Welfare Organization Laispa Prapongot ka East Jaintia Hills Mi Mintudu Community Social Welfare Organization ki don chispa san punyongot Ribhoi KGP SELDA Laispa Sangot but South Garu Hills ABIL Gandhian Society Laispa Ngut. Umentri ulaong manakamenta banyada nagijing penun kami ki hotel banya khayimet ka sarkar kalapmi ya ki kendon ba ki hotel ki ban bot kata ka haban pha ya ki dor jong ki barung bar ki bami sagi pulit haban ai ya ki jing ringdor nagi CCTV ki nong apahara security ki bla pentibet omde ban ai jaka ya ki bamla ban penito yeladi ya ki khna omde ban cha klem da don lang bat ki kmi ki pa uba rumboi ulai itu ba halor ki kendon balabo nakalang ka sarkar kala patharu yeki pulit banjurep iki hotel hakandailat bat ki anti human trafficking unit ki julai ban khanra abadon ki jing suba khaimet hakinu kinu ki jaka Pada patharu yeki pulit banyak pahara hakis surak menum alat yeki kam khaimet kam tam hanong ba Shillong. Ula pentip ru ba katanat pulit kalabu ya kasnat ke bakarpang de special cell hasadar police station ban pek knang yeki kam ki bayade bat ki kentai. Hakwai pat kaliang umentri ulaong bakadon kam ban pelong ya kejing selok pat kicu ki priu ki bale ya ka kam khaimet halo kejingma na ka kam bakilale kam tam ya ka koi ka khia. Bodan kamru ban pensngautu ya ki hokki jongki habaki wan phai shaka linti ka bat pek kat kum kejing batha ka kasri ban yarap nakamta ban kintiu ya ki ha ka puli buthi pat ajingi kai ban trei ya ki kam ki ba don buram ban penrung ha ka jumut jung perkhat ki samla baka kam khaimet kam dei ka bapha ya ka imlang ka sala.
In the last session when I raised the issue of Kandailat being a trafficking pickup point, please recall that the humble Home Minister denied the fact in this August House, and this is on record. I want to therefore request the Home Minister to clarify again and answer this question clearly. Is Kandailat a trafficking pickup point of sex worker or not? Please answer this question clearly to all members of this House so that we have no doubt about it. My intention in bringing up this issue is because of the reason behind the unfortunate situation which the women have themselves clarified and the request of help from the government. I'm not against the government, neither against the unfortunate woman. My intention is to get the government and all of us lawmakers to accept reality, to do something about it.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Shri Adelbert Nongrum, Honorable MA of North Shillong, for raising this half-an-hour discussion on the Rules 49(1) of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business under the caption Hoai ke Kandailat kadai kecaka bajuan kit ya kibadimet ni klem to lamat penyar ngide ya kamet aja. I just want to make one clarification, sir, regarding my reply on this start question 21. That I stand with my reply that no, sir. That is number one. And number two, I want to spell out what is the whole scenario in the state of Meghalaya and what action have the government do and what we will take as the community so that this type of thing could be prevented. Mr. Speaker, sir, According to Immoral Traffic Prevention Act 1956, activities such as maintenance of brothels or soliciting customers are punishable offense. However, the need of the hour is to address the issue through human approach. However, the Supreme Court of India in Khubor versus Government of India 1997 has observed that it is the duty of the state to rehabilitate the sex worker. It has held that therefore it is the duty of the state to come to their aid to retrieve them from prostitution, rehabilitate them by lending them a helping hand to lead a life with dignity of person, self-employment through provision of education, financial support, develop marketing facilities as some of the major avenue on this behalf. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Apex Court has noted that sex workers are allowed a life of dignity under Article 21 of the Constitution. The Supreme Court has held that sex workers should be rehabilitated and that it is the duty of the state to ensure their rehabilitation. Mr. Speaker, sir, towards this goal of rehabilitation, the state, through the Meghalaya AIDS Control Society, has been working towards rehabilitation of sex workers. The Meghalaya AIDS Control Society is implementing target intervention project for female workers through different NGOs with objective of preventing transmission of HIV and other sexually transmitted infection, and to provide other service. Mr. Speaker, sir, the different services provided to the female sex worker are A. Provision of drop-in center where the safe space is provided for this targeted population. These serve as a counseling center, recreational center, health checkup, access to contraceptive, IEC material and others. Further counseling services are also provided at the DIC or in the field through counselor. B. The required checkup, medical checkup including screening of HIV and syphilis is being provided through doctors who are working very closely with the project. HIV positive cases are provided antiretroviral therapy, ART. C. Contraceptive promotion and distribution of FSW through DIC or in the field of targeted intervention staff, that is outreach worker and peer educator and counselor. D. The crisis prevention and management through crisis management committee at every TI. E. Advocacy with other stakeholders at TI level so that they can understand the need of TI service for FSW, female sex worker. 5. During the COVID situation, telecounseling was provided by TI staff to female sex workers who are facing certain crises due to the pandemic. TI NGO in Jaintia Hills and East Khasi Hills were able to provide free food items in collaboration with the different individuals, district administration, district legal service authority, NGO, and community-based organization extra. Mask, sanitizer also were provided wherever possible. Home delivery of ART medicine were ensured by TI staff during the lockdown to positive female sex worker. Mr. Speaker, sir, in response to COVID pandemic, the Honorable Supreme Court had passed an order for the provision of one-time free rations to those female sex workers registered with the National AIDS Control Society organization or Meghalaya AIDS Control Society by the state government. In this regard, Meghalaya AIDS Control Society, along with the Target Intervention NGO, has coordinated and collaborated with the Deputy Commissioner Office to provide free rations to 79 female sex workers in East Khasi Hills, 44 in West Jaintia Hills, 44 in East Khasi Jaintia Hills, and 16 in Rymphang. The female sex workers who received this dry ration are mostly those who belong to the low economic background or those without ration card. Mr. Speaker, sir, the following are the NGO and the active population of female sex workers as on February 2021. East Khasi District, name of NGO is Manbha Foundation. Active population of female sex workers is 371. West Jaintia Hills, Mentru Community Social Welfare Organization. Active population, female sex worker population is 380. East Jaintia Hills, Mentru Community Social Welfare Organization. Active female sex workers is 157. Rymphang, KJPA, SELDA. Active female sex worker is 305. South Koro Hills, ADIL, Kandihan Society. Active population is, female sex worker population is 300. Mr. Speaker, sir, to prevent the use of hotel for trafficking and the place, the SOP have been issued to hotels in East Khasi Hills by the police. A. Photos of all visitors need to be taken at the time of check-in and sent daily to the police station. B. All hotels have to submit a report stating that status of CCTV in the daily report. In case it is not functioning due to technical snag, the same need to be mentioned and the effort taken to get the same rectified. The CCTV footage after compilation for a period of 1 month needs to be converted in CD and given to police station for records and usage in case there is no backup for longer period. C. Sufficient well-trained private security personnel should be engaged by the management from the registered private security agency. Guests should not be allotted a room without identity proof. C. No juvenile as defined in the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act shall be given accommodation unless accompanied by parent or guardian. F. No illegal activities as defined in POCSO/Immoral Traffic Prevention Act and other acts prevalent shall be carried out in the hotel, guest house, or resorts. G. No occupant shall be allowed to use the hotel for residential purposes and reside for a long period of time. H. All OC of police station and IC of bit house or outpost in East Khasi Hills district have been instructed to regularly monitor that the instruction given are to be complied with. Mr. Speaker, sir, apart from the SOP that has been issued, the police officials of East Khasi Hills district are also engaging in proactive measures such as regular checking of hotel, lodge, guest house located in Kandailat area are being conducted, and verification of those individuals staying in hotel, lodge is also being done. 2. Anti-human trafficking unit of East Khasi Hills district also conduct raid when input about immoral activities are being received. 3. Foot patrolling at regular interval and night patrolling by police officers and personnel of East Khasi Hills, Shillong is being done. 4. A special cell for women has been set up in Sadar Police Station, East Khasi Hills, exclusively dealing in case relating to sexual assault, domestic violence, missing case, and immoral trafficking. 10. Mr. Speaker, sir, I have highlighted some of the steps taken by the government and various agencies to work towards a rehabilitation of sex workers. However, there is a need to do more. We need to create awareness among the sex worker of the risk of human trafficking and exploitation of women and children, of the health-related risks. Associated with the sex work, of creating awareness amongst themselves of their rights and duties, especially in ensuring that they lead a life of dignity and respect. As per Honorable Court has noted that we need to work towards creating an opportunity for their education, providing skill and required for employment to lead a life of dignity and respect. Sir, I have already mentioned, for the point raised by the Honorable, I have already mentioned the number of registered female sex workers as per the record which I have already mentioned. But regarding the how many children they have, I don't have the record with me. And regarding the steps taken by the government, the various steps taken by the government and other NGO, I have already explained. Sir, the need of the hour is that we have to sensitize the people, we have to sensitize our locality and our youth that sex work, this type of thing is not good for society, and we need to consult each and every female sex worker as and when we come into in contact or in consultation with them, so that we can bring them into the mainstream so that they could lead the dignified life. With this word, thank you very much, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you so much for Honorable Minister who had made clarification on some point that I have raised. At least we are clear enough since the House had clear about the Minister which he had accept the fact that what things had been happening around. So I do wish that the government will take up seriously, like myself. So I'm offering myself whatever we can do good, because we don't want to see that thing will turn up from bad to worse. Okay, sir. Thank you so much.